It's always this one little part. Like, why won't you just... Like, you won't just stay. Oh, well, it is what it is. I don't care. Like, I care, but I don't care that much. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Hi, chat. Sorry I'm running a few minutes late. I'm a few minutes behind schedule today. Just a couple minutes behind schedule. Just a couple schedule behind schedule. Wait, hold on. Can I add this to my watch later? Like, I don't want to refresh the page. I need to watch this. I need to watch this video. Like, absolutely need to watch this video. Oh my god. Things I didn't know I needed to see. Holy Jesus. Anyways, hi chat. Hi. Sorry, I'm not even looking to see if anybody's here. Anyways, hi. Hope everybody's doing great. Today's a day. Today's definitely a day. It's definitely a day. You know what I mean? It's definitely a day. Definitely a day in my heyday. You know what I mean? Definitely a day in my heyday. Today we're gonna be reacting. We're gonna catch up. It's gonna be a good time. I'm excited. Today we're reacting to videos, but I don't really know that I have anything to like update you guys on other than like I washed my hair. It's clean. Yay. Because it needed to be clean. I was hunched over the freaking I was hunched over the tub for like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, I think. And like the water wasn't on the entire time. Whenever I wash my hair, the water's not on the entire time. It's like an on-off process. But it took so long because, you know, it's like I have to like get the hair off my hand. I have like a sensory issue with hair. Specifically with like wet hair or really any hair, I guess, like sticking to me, it bothers me. Also, we might play. Sorry, the ADHD is like whooping my ass today. Not the point. Anyways, yeah. So, wait, what the fuck was I doing? Oh yes. So I like have a whole like I have an issue with like any hair really like sticking and attaching to me. It like bothers me. I hate like especially like if I'm like moving my fingers or my toes or any limb really. I think any limb or extremities and whatnot, if I like can feel it on me, it like, oh my god, like there have been times where like I'm walking and like one of my friends, like Mari, she has like really long hair, and there have been times where like her hair has attached to me and like we'll be walking and I can feel her hair on me, like it's like attached to my leg and like intertwined into my leg hairs or something, and I like can feel it like moving ever so slightly. It's like being tugged by the air, right? By like the air just like pushing against it. And it makes me so uncomfy. I literally can't do it. I'm like, please, God, no. It's like not the vibes. I can't do it. But other than that, babe, it is quite obnoxious. I will tell you that much. The switch of how you switch. I could be a bitch. I'm a dime. I'm the share. Yeah. Any hoozles. I'm like also contemplating. Let me tell you guys. So I'm kind of contemplating. So, okay. I want to switch my monitors around and make this my, like, this is still going to be my main monitor, and then the other one would be my secondary monitor still, but just switching them because I still want this to be my main monitor so I can like play games on this side. But I just don't know if it's going to look okay. You know what I mean? I'm just not sure if it'll look okay. That's my biggest fear. But you know what? If it does look good, you know, and I like it, but that would also mean that like this monitor would have to like be scooched over way more. And then this one, would be right there, so that way it feels more like a main monitor, and then that way, like when I'm playing games, it feels more like I'm kind of looking like here-ish area, like right about here. I think would be good, or like right about here, maybe. I'm like trying to look at myself in the thing, but I think like maybe like right here would be good, or even like right here. I think right here is also good too. I hate having the camera like dead on me. It like bothers me so much, and my camera cord is not long enough because I otherwise would have the I don't know that I would have the camera pointing that way because there's a lot happening right right here, right there in this area of my room. So I don't know that it's a good idea for me to do that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh well, shit happens. Anyways, before we start like fully reacting to videos, I'm sorry, I just saw this video and the guy looks really familiar, and I know that he has a wife. So, and maybe this is just like a video.
Hi guys, today I'm gonna talk about why I'm so thankful that I have my wife.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I thought it was like they were breaking up or something. I got a little scared. I was like, please, God, no. Oh my God! Speaking of, did you guys hear about Christy and Desmond? He's a cheater. He's a cheetah. He's a cheetah, Yana. He's a cheetah. Um, yeah, he's a cheater, and apparently, apparently, oh, it's already on there. Apparently, they apparently he cheated. Apparently, Desmond cheated because they were already trying to work on their marriage. Okay. They like, I guess, decided to separate so they could like, work on their marriage and yada, 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 whatever. But then I guess he cheated on her. And I guess in that process, he did whatever with somebody else. Right. Also because like there's different types of cheating, right? There's just like emotional cheating and then there's like physical cheating, right? And then there's also like emotional and physical cheating, right? I do truly believe that people can cheat physically but not really have the emotions of like, oh, I really like this person, right? But then there is like the emotional and physical cheating where it's like you're talking to this person, this is like your side hoe, your side piece, and also you're like having sex with them. But then there's also like the emotional cheating, which is just like you're being treated as like a girlfriend or whatever, so there's emotions there, or like you're catching feelings for this person and the other person's catching feelings for you, knowing that you're in a relationship, and it's like anyways, so apparently they're getting divorced. I feel really bad for Christy, and it also irritates me because everybody and their mother has been out here like, oh, like christy is Christy is she's a Jehovah's Witness and all this other stuff, and she probably, like a part of being a Jehovah's Witness is like you can't get divorced, and like the only way that you could technically get divorced is infidelity, which means that if he cheated, like it was his only option, and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, you guys are really reading into something that like doesn't need much reading into, which is just simply the fact that Desmond cheated, and that's really all it is. He cheated, and that's what it is, right? Like regardless of Jehovah's Witness stuff. Also too, because there's a lot of rules of Jehovah's Witnesses, and Christy does not align with half of them. So why would like you can be like just as much as like you can be Christian, or you can be like like part of like Muslim Christianity and like not do all the things that are involved in that, right? Like I know people who are Muslim and they like eat pork. Like like they're like, oh, like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, pork is so unclean and so dirty and so whatever, blah, 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 and all this other stuff. And I know people who are Muslim and they're like, I eat pork. I don't care. Because I'm like, truthfully, like, they're literally like, truthfully, most of the freaking stuff that we eat is not the cleanest. Like, even the vegetables that we eat sometimes are not the cleanest, or I don't know. But anyways, I've I know people who like, and I'm not going to say any of their names because I don't know that they would really want me to mention them on my streams, but it is what it is. But like, I do know people, and I'm like, so I think that it's interesting when people are like, oh, well, she's a Jehovah's Witness, like whatever, blah, blah. So like, this is probably his only way out because she wouldn't let him out unless he cheated or some shit. And I'm like, I highly doubt that. Like let's look at like Jehovah Witness beliefs. Okay. God Jehovah is the supreme God, and Jesus Christ is his agent for reconciling sinners to God. The Holy Spirit is not a spirit but the active force of God on earth. Witnesses also believe that they are living in the final days before Christ's presence will establish. Okay, this is not answering my question. Do's and don'ts. Okay. Okay. Jehovah's Witness follows strict. Is my mom outside my door? Hello? I'm gonna say, she just texted me. She said, knock, knock. I'm gonna say, who's there? Is she outside my door? I genuinely don't know. I can't tell. It is what it is. I don't care. I'm like, I mean, I do care, but I'm like, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure out if she's outside my door or not. She said, knock, knock. I said, who's there? But she didn't respond. I'm waiting for her. Oh, speaking of, I need to charge my phone, bro. A bitch, I'm a time. Oh, shit. Is she? I can't tell. Is she outside my door? Mother? Maybe she's not. Huh. Maybe she's not. I can't tell. Genuinely can't tell. Does she? I can't tell. Okay. Anyways, okay. Jehovah's Witnesses. They follow strict guidelines based on their interpretation of the Bible, emphasizing preaching. Hold on. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. Okay. Preaching modest dress and neutrality in politics while avoiding blood transfusions, holidays like Christmas, birthdays, military service, voting, smoking, and disfellowship shunning. They must also show submission to governing body, something something, and limit outside religious political discourse. Okay, dues. They preach, engage in door-to-door ministry. Okay, she obviously is not doing that. Attend meetings, go to we don't know if she does that. Report ministry, report your preachings hourly to monthly to the elders. We don't know if she does that. Dress modestly. Okay, let's. Okay. Okay. This is what like comes up when you look up like modest, like dressing modestly. Okay. 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 So I don't think Christy Sarah really abides by the dressing modestly thing. Okay. I don't really think that she cares. All right. I've never seen her post a link about whatever. Anyways, okay, those are okay. What are the don'ts? She can't do that. Can't do Christmas, birthdays, Easter, or other worldly holidays. That's insane. I respect the religion. I want to make that clear. I respect the religion. Me personally, I just don't know that I could ever be a Jehovah's. I don't know if my mother. My mother said knock knock, and I'm like, Ma'am, were you at my door or something? Hold on, my mom's texting me back right now. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm like, was she at my door or what? I was genuinely so confused. Oh, LMAO. No, I didn't eat. I'm not super hungry. I ate grits at like 2:30, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what time that was at. Worldly influences, avoid tattoos, piercings, pornography, gambling, and any associations with non-believers, as well as worldly entertainment like certain movies or sports. Don't publicly question or disagree with the societies, the teachings. Okay. Huh. I'm learning a lot about Jehovah's Witnesses right now. Anyways, okay, so here we go. We're gonna react to some videos. I got distracted. I'm so sorry. I got really distracted. I was like, this is so interesting. I'm learning so much right now. Like I'm learning an insane amount of things at this exact moment. Um in my dreams. Let's see. Okay, I need to add more videos to the React. Oh, I saw this. I watched that. Um, all the things I tried this year and how they changed me. Oh, that's cute. What else can we watch, chat? Oh, that's already on here. That's already on here. Okay. Ew, we're not watching the Beast Games. That's just not happening. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, wait, we didn't even get to see that. Oh well, okay, doesn't really matter. Anyways, alright, let's react to some videos. One video unavailable or hidden? I don't know what video it would be, but I'd love to know what video it is. Okay, we can remove this from watch later. We watch that. We can remove this from watch later. Oh, here, I'll show you guys my screen right now of what I'm doing. So you guys aren't out of the loop, you know? We can remove this from watch later. And we can remove this from watch later. We watched, that was the last one we watched. Okay. He needed and breathed. And yet somehow he still went and fumbled. Here we go.
Free with yapp if you didn't file with us last year. Just file with TurboTax Do-It-Yourself by February 28th, no matter your tax situation. Get the TurboTax app now.
Want to actually stick to your health goals this new year? Making this one change will help keep you on track all year long. I've never.
Hi everybody, I'm Cody.
Today, I'm
Hi, Pokey.
and I will be testing all the members on how well they know each other.
Ooh.
Dream artist collab.
I know.
What is something that makes you cry?
You know.
Yuno's answer is so funny. The way he's crying of laughter at himself. What is your rank in Valorant?
Oh.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
So I will have one of the members in the hot seat. I will ask them 2 questions. They will write their answer, and everybody else will also guess, and then we will reveal.
Yeah.
And we'll see who got it right. Let's start with Hwangjung. I'm so sorry if any of my pronunciations aren't perfect.
It's perfect.
Please
It's
feel free to
perfect.
correct me.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
perfect. Yeah.
There's Anita.
Oh, wow. Bilingual queen. Honestly, not even bilingual. Pokey's like, what? She knows English, French. I think she knows like some Korean and maybe some Japanese too. Homegirl's like quadlingual.
So do I have to write too?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But you have to hide yours.
Okay.
형이 정답을 보고
근데 당연하지 우리가 더 맞추는 건가 봐. 그래 동시에 적는 거 같아. 야. 근데 안 보여주기만 하면 되는 거니까. 누구랑 바꾸고 싶을 것 같은데.
나 따봐.
됐어요. Okay.
Ready? Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Reveal. The way he's checking.
이렇게 순서를 맞춰?
우영. Okay, me and 저기 성화. 나머지 다 우영. Why do you think 우영?
Because you took a video with Uyong recently, like choosing clothes.
My answer is 우영.
Good job. Wow, you really do.
Because I have big reason that he has many expensive clothes.
Nice. Like a
Yeah. I already steal a few clothes too.
You're so lucky. All right, question number 2. What is your dream artist collab?
I know.
You know?
I feel like you guys might have a good idea.
Dream
Really
collab.
thinking. Yeah.
Can I just say, all of these men are so beautiful. I'm going to pause it when it's all of them again. Look at them. Look at every single one of them. Let me tell you who my favorites are. I'm not going to say their names because I don't know all their names by heart. But him, he's my favorite. Him, he's my favorite. Love him. Okay. Love him. Did I say him already? Wait. Okay, so these three, and then this one in the blue shirt, this guy in the blue shirt, and then also him. Also, I've been looking for boots like this that have like a heel to them. Can't find any anywhere, by the way. They like don't exist.
자, 할게요. 하나, 둘, 셋.
MJ.
Whoa!
I think every answer.
Did he say RuPaul? Oh, I thought he said RuPaul. And I was like, that's crazy.
I think every answer is right.
Really?
Because Harry Styles and MJ, you know, 여상, Mats,
What is the most right?
or 80s member. Yeah.
It's like you said, every day
Yeah.
is a dream.
Yeah.
Because you collab with them every day. Oh,
So Monday, 우영, Tuesday, 정원, Wednesday.
Alright.
busy schedule. Alright, next up we have Sungwa.
성아.
Number 1, what is your favorite meal to cook?
이게 뭐지?
It's really easy.
Really?
Like, look at that man. Look at him. Look at these men.
Oh, I love that. With chicken too.
치킨, yeah, 치킨, yeah.
간장 계란밥.
It's really fried rice.
Yeah.
Wow. Fried rice.
So good. You guys
I'm-
cook for each other?
Oh.
No.
Honestly.
No. No. I love when men just like chime in with like a single word and it's like, no.
Time to
I see.
yeah, so.
Number 2, what is your current favorite video game? FIFA.
No, it's FC 25.
Whoa.
They they changed their name. Okay.
Whoa, people. Okay, next up we have Yunho, which I'm so excited about because you play Valorant.
Yeah.
I play a lot of Valorant.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, what's your tier? By any chance?
Ooh, I haven't played recently, but my peak is Ascendant.
No.
Number 1, what kind of acting role do you want to play in the future?
액팅 롤. 아, 연기자 배우를 얘기하는 거.
This is actually such a cute video.
You know everything.
He said, "I know it." He said, "Trust and believe." He said, "I'm an active listener." Okay. He said, "I listen. I know these things."
영어를 모르겠어. 이거 아닐까? 이게 맞는지 모르겠어.
That I'll allow that. That's okay. You can help each other. Go ahead.
3, 2, 1.
근데 저거 악역. 악역.
What?
I know him. Spider-Man? Not Spider-Man?
Sun is getting all of these. Hold on, wait. I wanna. Okay, I need to figure out who's who. Okay, is it Seonghwa? Seonghwa, love him. He's such a cutie. Love Sun. Okay, love Mingi. Mingi. I don't know how to say their names, but I'm trying. Love him, and was he the other? I said. Did I say these 3 at the top? I think so. Yoseng, love him too. I mean, I love them all. And then, who is this one? Who is he? Which man is this? Woo Young?
Spider-Man? Not Spider-Man?
빌런.
The main villain or sub villain?
Main villain.
Main villain.
Main villain.
Cause he's villain.
Cause he's villain.
에이틴이가 좀 차갑거나 좀 그런 빌런의 모습을 되게 좋아하셔서.
Yeah, cause it's very opposite side with his user.
that's
What's
Yeah.
your favorite villain character? Spider-Man?
뭐가 아니야.
너무 그 괴물인데? 네, 아무튼 뭐 약간 조금 뭔가 스파이 역할을 조금
Spy.
Oh, cool. Okay, number 2. What is your rank in Valorant?
Can you tell us what the name of rank?
오케이. 아이언,
Iron,
브론즈,
bronze,
실버,
silver,
Gold,
gold,
플래티넘,
platinum.
Diamond, Ascendant, Immortal, Radiant. I watched your stream. So good.
Oh, you saw me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
I was mad because I was thinking, how are you idol, singing, dancing, and really good at Valorant? I can't even do one.
I can't even do. Oh, she's so real. She's just like me for real. Because I would be saying the same thing. I'd be like, I can't even do one. It's impossible. This fucking flashbang.
1, 2, 3, Larian.
Yeah, 산이가 맞아요.
Yes, I know him.
What's the answer?
Now slang is
Son actually knowing everything.
immortal.
이거도
I don't have many times.
To
So,
play.
yeah, season 5 was at 5 is Radiant, but now it's immortal.
Yeah.
My peak is in
That's insane. That's insane. Imagine like you're just casually playing alongside a fucking AT's member on your team, and he's like pinging things, giving you like perfect comms. I mean, even like in a different language, right? He's like giving you the pings of like where people are, or like trying to like tell you in English, like typing it in English or something. Like,
But right now, like Diamond.
근데 되게
is
잘하시는 Oh, you're a good player.
Oh, 감사합니다.
Yeah. My favorite is Sova.
Me too.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. I saw you play Jet though.
Oh, Jet.
In your stream. Next up, we have Yosan.
Wow.
Okay.
Yasan.
Number 1, what is your biggest fear?
Sounds like I know this.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Ready? 3.
Sans love. Sans love expression.
Alright, question number 2. What's an item you've been using a lot recently?
Money? No.
Crazy.
Okay, I want it.
Ready?
You want it?
Ooh.
Me too.
Oh, you too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Sans love.
Such wholesome answer.
I answered protein.
I answered the protein.
Maybe for Sun. And that is the next member, Sun. Question number 1, which I think is a funny question. What is your favorite part of your workout routine? Back, abs, arms?
Hold on, I need to see this man really quick. I'm sure that there's like a picture. Just give me 1 second. Like, are you kidding me? This man is so beautiful. Like, he's just so beautiful. I just needed to look at him really quick. I can only see the side of his face here, and I'm not getting his whole face, and it's insane. He's like so beautiful, guys. He's just. Like, are you kidding me? I would show you guys, but you're just gonna have to look him up yourself. But he's fine. Just know that. Just know he's very fine, and just know that you're missing out.
You like to work out?
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Back. 하체.
가슴, 허벅지.
Wait, what was your answer? Chest. Okay, some of you guys go.
사실 I love legs too, but it's really hard to
어제
work out.
어제 when he is in exercise, he go to another world. Yeah, and he's so energetic.
Oh, it's his favorite thing.
Yeah.
All right, another question, very different though. What is something that makes you cry?
최근에
3, 2, 1.
He saw a mirror. It's so crazy. No protein after workout. No idea. Letter.
형우의 프로틴 없을 때 있어 미르.
Yuno's answer is so funny. The way he's crying of laughter at himself. All right, next up, Mingi.
Oh.
Number 1, what is your favorite song to perform?
3, 2, 1.
Work.
Wait, you must have
Wait, is San still in the lead?
He always enjoys.
That's so cute. Okay, next question. This one might be a little bit difficult too. What do you focus on the most when writing lyrics?
오케이. 나 썼다. 나도 썼다.
Oh,
오케이. 나 섰어. 자,
3, 2, 1.
Punchline.
Punchline, mood, current mood, coolness, mood. Okay. Emotions.
Risa?
Sun. Sun is tied.
Next up, Uyang. Number 1, what do you think is your most attractive feature?
1, 2, 3.
So you guys all like, oh,
섹시.
is that like
eyes.
Real detail.
근데 얼굴 중에서도 눈이 맞긴 해요.
Sungwoo got it. The drawing at least.
That's crazy.
Whole face.
Yeah, face is right, but the eyes is the most. Yeah.
I like
Okay.
his contrast.
You guys like a lot of stuff about it. Number 2, who is your favorite member to tease or poke fun at?
항상 정해져 있어.
She's so good at poke fun at. I'm obsessed with Pokey.
성화.
Yeah. Question mark.
성화.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Yes, you.
My favorite. Yeah.
He okay. San, don't mess this up. Don't mess this up, King.
That's the sign of a good friendship.
이제 성화형
And that's the tea. That's the tea. I think a lot of people forget that, right? You can make fun of your friends and whatnot and like give them a hard time. But when it gets to a point where you're giving them such a hard time to the point where like it's not funny to them anymore, right? Like you're just giving them a hard time. That's when like you have to like take a step back, right? And also too, it's important too if you're that friend that keeps getting, like you're like the butt of the joke a lot, you get poked fun at, all that stuff. It's important that like if at some point you're not really feeling that, you communicate that, right? Because if you're not communicating that, your friends can't change that, right? They can't know, right? And also too, if you do communicate that and they're like, well, it's just a joke, right? Me personally, I've had people I've been friends with where like they've told me like they'll like make jokes or sorry, they told me, and like I've made jokes, and then they're like, hey, like, you know, I feel like you guys are making these jokes a lot, like it's, you know, kind of getting to me a little bit. And I'm like, oh, like I'm so sorry. And I always make like a conscious and concerted effort to like not make those jokes anymore. And it's the same thing with like me. Like if somebody's like making jokes about me, I usually make efforts to like no longer like entertain those jokes. Like I won't laugh. I'll just like kind of look at you and I'll be like, great. Glad we got that out of the way. And like I'll literally just like look at you because I'm like, okay, well, it's not really funny. And I, especially if I've already asked you like, hey, please don't make this joke anymore, I'll just look at you and I'm like, and I'll wait for you to be done laughing. And you'll probably be like, what, like what? And I'm like, I've already asked you before not to make that joke. I don't think it's funny. Thank you. And that's all it is. And if you want to be upset about that, you can be upset about it. You know what I'm saying? But me and my friends have like really healthy communication. So like it's, you know, it is what it is.
But that means they understand each other well. All right, Django, what is your go-to song to sing at karaoke?
Oh, too many songs.
And would you break apples at karaoke too?
No, he didn't bring his apples to
apples to
karaoke.
He didn't bring his apples.
On camera.
Ready, Django? Wait, 3, 2, 1.
He has, by the way, he has an insane face card. This man.
노는 게 제일 좋아. 노는 게 제일 좋아. 나 한국을 빛낸 100명이 있는데.
Did anybody get it right?
Quantum fiber internet here, saying yay to the amazing Chris.
And Mr. Tickles.
You took a cat and made him internet famous. All you needed was reliable.
Oh, damn. You guys have to karaoke more.
Yeah.
Number 2, what kind of job would you have if you weren't a singer? I like the effort they're all putting in.
3,
2, 1, go.
프로게이머.
아 맞네. 군인. 난 적긴 했어.
Unemployed. Soldier, doctor, soccer player, actor, detective, unemployed, programmer, KQ director.
Actor.
What is actor? I heard you like PSG.
Yeah.
In Paris. Yeah, I went to their show.
Oh, really?
Or like their event. It was so good. Oh, you play League too, right?
Yeah.
League of Legends?
Yeah.
You play some? What do you like to play?
Also, like, Pokey knowing all these things about them is just so cool.
Ari?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I saw.
Oh, you know
I love
everything
art.
about us.
Of course, I did my homework.
I love Pokey.
Can I tell you guys something? One time, I played against Faker.
같이 게임했어?
He was visiting America, and I was streaming. I was just playing solo queue, and we ended up in the same game. Most difficult game of my life.
It's just random.
Just random. Solo queue, yeah. And I was streaming at the same time.
Lucky.
Question I'll ask everybody
Okay.
if you would
Yeah,
like
let's
to.
go.
What is your current favorite song? It can be in a T song or any song at all.
Favorite song.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
짜란.
Ooh, he gets it. He gets it. Deeper Ian is like, oh my god. When I see Deeper Ian, hold on. If you guys don't know who Deeper Ian is, this is the one time I will show you a beautiful man. Okay. He sings this beautiful song called Don't Go Insane. He's so, oh my god, honey. He is just breathtaking, girl. Like, look at this man. He's just, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh, he's just so beautiful. Like, that's my husband. That's my husband. I'm gonna marry him one day. Maybe. We'll see. How old is he? I don't even remember. He's like my age, I think. Oh, no, he's not. He's 35 years old. He was born in 1990. Yeah. He's a Virgo, though. He's a Virgo? Crazy. And if y'all don't know Don't Go Insane, you're missing out. That's all I'm gonna say.
뭐야? 아이코닉 Cycars, love. Who's love?
Our junior group.
Okay.
Oh, cute.
Go baby. Justin Bieber.
My recent favorite song is Lemon Drop. So good. Okay, now you guys are putting me in the hot seat. So you have to guess some things about me.
Okay. Let's try.
Question number 1. What country was I born in?
Oh.
Morocco, China, France, or United States? You can answer as a group or separately, up to you.
Wait, what?
In
Oh.
Morocco,
China,
China.
France, or United States? You can answer as a group or separately, up to you.
1, 2, 3. France.
Morocco?
Morocco.
I was like, even okay. I'm not gonna lie because I know she's like Morocco Canadian, but like I think the Canadian is just because she grew up there.
Video there too, right?
Yeah.
Son, you're falling behind.
We are really familiar with Morocco, but I think the feeling is, I can feel the vibe. Yeah.
Question number 2. What language do I speak other than English? French, Spanish, Mandarin, or just English?
Okay.
Oh, they know. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
French.
Oh. Spain, huh?
Come on, speak
Son.
How do you know? French. My first language.
Your first language. Yeah.
Really?
In Morocco, many
They
of
speak
people
French
have-
a lot.
Yeah, we are so friendly with that culture. So that's why we need.
Last but not least, what did I study in college? Engineering, communication, medical program, or business?
1, 2, 3. Engineering. Medical.
Only one of them got engineering.
Young, he knows. Engineering.
Him being the only one that got it,
The
insane.
game is very important with communication.
Oh, that's
Yeah, but your engineering abilities.
optimizing in the game.
Oh.
And thank you for learning a little about me.
Yeah.
And thank you for allowing us to learn a bit about you guys.
Yeah.
As a thank you gift, I wanted to give you guys something. Do you guys know what a labubu is?
La boo boo.
One, and then you can open it at the same time.
Okay, let's open. 3, 2, 1, go! Woohoo! Oh, so cute!
This is so cute.
No secret in here.
But some variety.
But it's okay.
Some twins.
I love this color.
Oh, I'm so glad.
뭐, 얘 뭐 돌아가셨어? 어? 뭐야? 이거 돌아가.
Wow.
Thank you.
No, thank you guys so much. Thank you for your
This is such a cute video.
watching. See you next time.
Thank you so much.
That was so cute.
Formaldehyde, which is used in taxidermy.
Oh dear.
What?
Formaldehyde. Oh dear.
What? I knew it. Oh dear. Oh dear. What?
Aren't you an elk?
I don't know what I am.
Okay, Richardson, the holidays are done.
We thought so too, but then Verizon just gave us their best deal.
4 new iPhone 17s, all on them.
Get 4.
I'm an immigrant girl. We always feel like we gotta work. Work.
Are you Muslim/religious?
You're already going spicy. I think the cookie collab traumatized you. Yeah, to be honest, it was a little traumatizing.
You don't know how to drive a car.
Now, why would you assume that about me? Because I'm a woman? Sometimes
Now, why would you assume that about me? Because I'm a woman?
wanna shake a little ass. I can't do that. It's gonna wind up on TikTok. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute and today I have a very special video. It is one that I haven't done in a while, both a sit-down video and it's also an assumptions about me video. It's
Wow.
interesting because I've been making content for so many years that as I've grown older, I feel like your guys' assumptions and impressions of me have changed, and also new people come and find my channel, so I want to answer what you guys are wondering. And we have Broden behind the camera, and we will be taking turns reading your assumptions about me, and I'm gonna answer them. Hopefully, not if they're crazy. They're probably gonna be crazy.
Okay.
Mhm.
Assumption about you. You're busy every day, and have no free time. You just lay in bed, do nothing. You are a workaholic.
You guys can't see, but he pointed the finger at me.
You are a workaholic. And honestly, good. Because Pokey definitely, I mean, she's going to answer, but she definitely gives me like workaholic vibes.
You kind of right. But let me clarify. It's not that I have no time to lay in bed. It's that if I laid in bed and did nothing, I would just have so much productivity anxiety. I did not wish to be built this way or born this way. I'm an immigrant girl. We always feel like we gotta work. And also, I'm so lucky to be my own boss as a content creator and doing what I do. So technically, I do have the time to do nothing because I could just schedule my own day and decide to do nothing. And then when I do that, I end up filling my time with random other things. Creativity workshops, talking to people on my team, going out with someone. I'm just someone who loves to be doing stuff. Though, I have realized being a workaholic is not a good thing. And I've gotten so much better at managing it. So
Proud.
instead,
We're
I let
proud.
myself be a do-aholic. So I'm kind of doing things. Sometimes it's personal, friend things, sometimes it's work things. And I force myself to take Sundays off of work. And that's been a beautiful balance for me. You know, the Lord's Day.
All right, I think you picked the next.
Yes, my turn. Oh, I had to include this one. Move to Paris in a heartbeat if the opportunity presented itself. Je voulais vraiment répondre quelque chose en français aussi. Les Parisiens, vous savez que je vous adore. I also wanted to pick this one not just because French part of the audience might be wondering. All of my friends are wondering too. Every time I come back from Paris, everyone's like, "Are you moving?" And I'm like, "What do you mean, guys? Is everything good?" It's like, "Are you moving? Are you moving right now? Please, just let us know." Let's take a breather, everyone.
Like you're looking at like French villas out there, huh?
Legit. Honestly, I am super open.
The freaking French music. Do 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 do.
For the last couple of years, I just have been very open to living elsewhere. That's not just LA. Because as you guys know, I was born in Morocco. I lived most of my life in Canada, and then I moved to LA for the majority of my 20s. But I'm like, I don't know if I'm meant to be here forever. I want to have
Valid.
an arc or an era where I'm elsewhere. Actually, two of the top contenders are New York and Paris. If there was a good enough opportunity, I just need some friends who will go with me.
Which is valid because it's really difficult to move to a new place and not know anybody. Like technically I had my Vegas era, and hopefully she makes her return soon. But I had my Vegas era, and it was quite interesting and lovely, right? Like the beginning of it was like really lonely. I was by myself in Vegas, like by myself in Vegas. Like I didn't have anybody. And then I like started making friends, which was like so cool and so amazing. And I don't know. It was just nice to be able to like finally make friends, right? But I also know that like if I had friends who were moving there with me, it probably would have been so much better and like different. I don't know.
But like, I think it's easier to move than to get a husband.
Yeah. Right.
Maybe I'll just go for a season. Like 3 months. Yes. Maybe. Maybe yes.
Maybe yes.
Muslim/religious.
Oh my God, you're already going spicy. Right at the beginning, it's crazy.
Give them something right at the beginning, yeah.
All right. I think if you've watched my content long enough, you probably piece together like, I'm a pretty spiritual person. I do believe in God. I think I just don't tout a religious label, not because I don't want to, or not because I think religion is anything to be ashamed of, but it's just because for a lot of my life, I feel like I've had to be like the representative of female streamers, and I'm so kind of afraid to affiliate with a religion, and then people think that I have to be like a perfect role model of that religion. Like, no one's perfect. Everyone's a sinner, you know what I mean?
Everyone's a sinner.
Spirituality and faith is such a sacred thing. Like, my faith is between me and God, and I don't think it's another aspect of my life that I need to have other people overanalyze.
Mm.
So I feel like I just talk about it here and there, and I'll open up more about it when I feel the time is right.
Well said.
Oh, it's my turn. I keep forgetting I'm a part of it. I think the cookie collab traumatized you, and there's no way you'll do another collab like it. Yeah, to be honest, it was a little traumatizing, and I don't want to say that in the way of like, I didn't do anything wrong, I'm perfect, I'm a victim. Not at all like that. But mainly just any time you are in the public eye and you have a big scandal of sorts, that is like a micro trauma. It kind of
What cookie scan? Wait, what cookie? What is she talking about? Pokimane cookie. Oh, I hope that Pokey knows that like people are so. I mean, like obviously she knows this, but like it breaks my heart too because I really wanted to try those cookies, and I don't know if you still can. I don't know if they're anywhere, but like people were like so pissed, and everybody was okay. So if you don't know, Pokey made. Hold on, I don't remember what they're called. Pokey. Mina. Hold on, I wonder if it's still. Yeah, you can't even get them anymore. Okay, yeah. So if you don't know, so Pokey had launched Mina cookies, and when she launched the Mina cookies, they were like they were healthy cookies, right? Like they're like healthy cookies. They were like essentially marketed as like a snack, obviously, but like a healthier snack. People were upset though because the price of them, I guess, was like $9 or something like that. Was a high price, with some noting $28 for 4-ounce bags seemed excessive, especially compared to other gluten-free options or the potential base product. Which, like, yes, I can understand the price being like kind of high and like people being upset about that, right? Especially like a 4-ounce bag. I could completely understand that. Like, that's valid. But at the same time, the ingredients that were in it were like it had almond, cassava, coconut flour, white chips, sea salt, and like other like things in it too. It was non-GMO. It had vitamin D. It essentially just featured a lot more healthy ingredients in it. Yeah, vitamin D from mushroom powder, coconut sugar, cassava flour, coconut flour, almond flour, and it was like healthier. And I really, really wanted to try them. And so it makes me sad that like I like that like hearing that whole thing traumatized her. And I feel like no matter what, I think especially like a lot of streamers just have to learn that like no matter what, I think you I think doing things in the way kind of very similar to like how Ray does, which is like setting this pre-order amount, right? And then having like this pre-order amount with the price that there is, and you know, doing whatever you need to do, right? And then if like the price is really high, then you know, you have the pre-order, you know, for like the a certain amount of days or whatever, and then people can order, right? And if people are like, "Oh, like I can't buy that, the price is really high," right? You can be like, "Hold on, like cuz I don't think that the price is supposed to be that high, so like let me go talk to some people, and like I feel like maybe like we can try to get that price lowered. Like I'll see what I can do so that way like we can get that lowered or like whatever." because I think that like there's this idea that like you have to just like go full production and just have everything ready and like whatever. And at the end of the day, it's like, no, like it kind of sucks. It's like just have like pre orders, right? Also, like to some degree too, I feel like you just have to really just kind of ignore people. Like everyone's gonna always be mad and have something to complain about when it comes to like anything that people put out. Like people are always going to be so upset about something that you put out. Everyone's always going to like the Pokey's putting out this thing. Oh my god, she's so greedy. That's why it's $28. And it's like, no, like I think if I'm not mistaken, I feel like I remember her saying something about like I feel like I remember Pokey saying something about like the fact that like the ingredients were like everything was being done outside of the country, so it was like being shipped internationally, which also was contributing to the price too. So like there's just like a lot that goes into it. I feel like that people don't want to take into account.
Certain things. I feel like now that it's been 2 years and I've been able to really think about it, think about the mistakes I made, I've moved from like, oh my god, keep me away from those kinds of things. Creator brands or
Also, too, I feel like certain companies like want to work with streamers, especially women, with the intention of like, well, if this fails, they'll take the brunt of it, right? They'll take the, you know what I'm saying? And it's like kind of shitty. Like the same thing happened with Ray with Reflect. And now that like and then again same thing happened with Pokey with Mina. Like I genuinely like would not be shocked if the same thing happens with Cinna at some point in her career soon. Like if somebody's like, oh my god, like we want to do this brand with you, and then she goes to do it and then everyone's like pissed off at her and upset at her because they're like, F you.
too much in this and that. To now I'm back in a place where I'm a little bit more confident in the things that I've learned, and I feel like, you know what, I shouldn't just say no to any collab like that, but I should really learn from the past and know when would be a right time to do it and how to do it right, or at least better, and just how to better manage all aspects of it. So
And also too, people were upset with her because she was like, she had said something in her stream of like, if you're broke, then like don't buy it or some shit like that. And I genuinely like low-key kind of agreed to some degree because I'm like, okay, like if you can't fucking afford it, then don't get it. Like if $28 is too much for you, like y'all don't complain to Macy's when you go to a store or you go on Amazon and see some shit that's $28 and you're like, this is not $28. Nobody has $20. Y'all don't complain to them. So why are you complaining to Pokey? Like Pokey is not the review specialist, babe. Like if you want to be mad at the company who produced it and wanted to work with her and had her face on this essentially to sell this product. Like it's this again, it's the same thing with Reflect, right? Like at the end of the day, like a lot of these companies and brands lie to people with the intention of like, oh, you're gonna work with us, which means that you'll just have to do and say whatever we want. Yada, like all this other stuff. And it's just I don't know, it's just annoying.
for the first half, but the second half, never say never. I'm open, but just a million times more selective now.
This isn't on the list, but you want me to just hit you with an assumption?
Oh, sure.
You could do anything you want.
Oh, go on.
If you wanted to start a business in like X field, you could just go do it. Or like if you wanted to have a conversation with Michelle Obama, you could just do it. Like you could do whatever you want.
This is true.
Whatever I want. I do think I am in a very good spot to do a variety of things. Actually, any Obama.
Actually, any Obama call. Look at this family. Like breathtaking. Like Malia and Sasha, honey, serving face. Look at Michelle, diva. Look at Barack. I was gonna also call him a diva, but diva. He's a diva. Malia and Sasha, divas. Like, come on.
I think the last few months I've really learned that I have more opportunity at my fingertips than I thought I did. Like sometimes I'll talk to my friends about something, I think this person's so cool, blah, blah, blah. And they'll be like, have you DM'd them? And I literally, I forget.
I know, because I'm like, which is so funny to me, because I'm like, I know that Ray goes on stream sometimes and she's like, I've been just like DMing people. And I'm like people who I know I'm never gonna hear back from, but like just hitting them up just to see.
I'm a creator too with a platform, and to me, platforms are almost like portfolios. I'm like, you know what? I could just DM someone and ask to collab. Sometimes those things are beyond my mind because I consume content, and you know, day to day, I'm just Iman day to day. Like that's how I perceive the world. I just view myself as another person in the audience, right? The other aspect of what you said, like I could do anything, I sometimes struggle with that. I'm like, I could go back to full-time streaming. I could be a YouTuber. I could just post videos every day. I could do short form. I could do interviews. I could do this. I could do that. And sometimes I get stuck in wanting to do so many different things. And also mentally, I get stuck in envisioning a future where I'm focusing on any one of these things because I find them all so interesting. Being a jack of all trades has its upsides and downsides. Anyways, I don't even know how to answer that assumption, to be honest. I could do a lot of different things. I don't know if I could interview Michelle Obama. But you know what? I feel like I could.
But you know what? I feel like I could.
White House next week?
Okay. Well,
Wait, you're cooking! But Michelle Obama ain't there anymore. I'm a few years too late, sadly. This is so
She's so.
You've blocked anyone before. Girl, I don't think I've ever blocked anyone in my personal life, to be honest. Actually, it's funny because sometimes they block me and I'm like, I must be popping up on your feed too much.
Sorry, y'all.
No, for me, I love to be on good terms with anyone in my life. Whoever it is, I really try to be on good terms with everyone. I rarely unfollow anyone. I don't really block people. The only people I block are the like randoms that harass me.
this is kind of on topic. You've been in the spotlight long enough that mean comments and criticism don't faze you.
The truth of the matter is, no, that's not true. They still do faze me. But the other truth of the matter is like 98% of it doesn't faze me. Here's something I learned, because I've been going to therapy for years. For me to become someone that is never fazed by criticism or harassment or comments, especially mean ones, I would need to literally be a sociopath or a narcissist.
Or a narcissist.
Can you try to make me more narcissistic? He's like, I don't think we shouldn't do that, sweetie. At the end of the day, I'm always gonna be human, so there's gonna be some things that get to me. But I've been online long enough that 98% of it doesn't. But also, every time I read something that maybe hits a little, I try to really think about why. What does that say?
And honestly, and I do the same thing. Like when sometimes people say things, and I'm like, why did that bother me? Like, what about that bothered me? What about this thing that somebody said bothered me? Right? Like there have been so many times where like somebody has like said something, like most recently, like there was something that was said by somebody I know close to me that like essentially like really rubbed me the wrong way and made me kind of feel like I wasn't doing enough. And it's something that I still think about, honestly. Like it definitely hurt a lot because I think it bothered me, but I think it bothered me because I was like, I am a hardworking individual. Like I literally I'm like doing this, I'm doing that. Like I'm always like trying to do, whatever. Like I'm a human being who makes mistakes, and I'm, also like trying to navigate this world as an adult and as a recent graduate of college. And it's a lot, right? It's a lot. It's difficult. It's like, oh my goodness. So like, I think like, even like, and even like I've had friends too, or like previous friendships where like, for the most part, like I end my friendships on good terms, but I'm very similar to Pokey, right? I end friendships and things on good terms for the most part, or try to, but I also am like, I'm very much like, I don't mind blocking you. Like, I don't want you to think that that the door is still open for you to come back into my life. Because once I block you, like once we're not friends anymore, I don't want that, right? I don't want any sort of reconnection or reconciliation with you because you know what you did, right? And also, by the way, and let me be clear about this, and in the last 5 years, I've had 3 friendship breakups. The first one was during my first year at college. Um, I was like, I had just, like, that was my first semester, and I remember like being there, and like I was really good friends with this person. For the purpose of the story, we'll call them we'll call them you know what? I actually don't care. Okay. For the purpose of the story, we're gonna call her, or them, we'll call them Zoe because that's their name. Um and I'm gonna use they them pronouns because I don't remember what their pronouns are. I don't know if their pronouns are they them, she her, um, or they she they, anything like that. So it is what it is. So we're just gonna use they them. But I was friends with this individual, and my first semester at college, literally, like, before I moved, like, they would always contact me a lot. Like, they would contact me like 24/7, and I was just like, they would always text me, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm the type of person, like, I usually respond pretty fast anyways. Like, sometimes, like, she would call me when I would be in the middle of class. Like, I'd literally be in the middle of class, and like in the middle of like at the time a lot of classes were on Zoom still, so I'm like, I was in like the middle of my classes and stuff, and it was incredibly difficult. Like, it was really difficult, and like I would still always answer. Like, even before I moved, I was working at a hotel, and I remember like um I remember working at a hotel, and I remember one day she like called me while I was, one of my friends, Joanna, also worked at this hotel, and I was like talking to her, and like one day I was like, talking to Joanna, whatever, blah blah blah, and she was like homegirl called me while I was working, and like was like sobbing, whatever, blah blah, and this was like a regular occurrence, by the way. Also, when I say homegirl, I just mean that. I call everybody homegirl, just to be clear, but I also think I like kind of switched over to she her. I'm pretty sure her pronouns were she her. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm like, I keep saying she, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure her pronouns were she, like she her. We'll use she they. Okay. So, anyways, they were like, this was like a regular occurrence with them. They would always call me, and I was just like, dude, like at some point I was like kind of frustrated, but at the same time, I'm like, I want to try to be there and be as supportive and helpful as possible. Anyways, one day while I was at school, I think it was like September or October, I get a text like maybe 10 minutes before my class starts, which was on Zoom. And I get a text from them, and they were like, "Hey, I don't want to be friends anymore, blah 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 blah. Like, I just feel like you don't care about me and our friendship, and I feel like hold on, my ear is ringing. Something fierce. That's crazy." Um she was like, I just feel like you don't want to be friends with me. Like, I feel like you don't care about our friendship as much as I do. And like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, I'm like texting this girl pretty much every single day, always answering her calls, yada, yada, yada. Mind you, also, too, I'm at a new school. I had just moved across the freaking country from Colorado to Las Vegas, literally moved like a brand new place. I was all by myself, didn't have anybody. Like, so of course, like, yeah, like I'm trying to figure things out for myself. I'm like going out to places by myself to, try to learn the city a little bit better, and like all this other stuff. And like, it was just like really difficult. Anyways, and then so she blocks me. I like went to go send her a voice message back. She had already blocked my number, and I said, okay, whatever. And then like a year and a half or two later, mind you, this was in 2021. So like maybe 2022 2022, 2023, somewhere around there, I get a text from her and she's like, hey, like, hope you're doing well. And I was like, who is this? I think it was a new number. And if it wasn't, I definitely had like deleted her number already. So I was like, okay, cool, great. And she was like, oh, it's Zoe. And I was like, oh, okay. She's like, how are you? And I was like, I'm doing great. How are you? And she was like, oh, like, you know, just like dealing with this pregnancy, like whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, I just wanted to apologize for like how I ended our friendship. Like, that wasn't fair to you. And like, I really hope that we can rekindle. And I was like, I'm okay at this time. If it changes, I'll let you know. But until then, like, I'm good, right? Like, you made your decision, right? You've made your decision. I don't want to rekindle any friendship with you. I have no desire to do that, right? And that's not the first time that's happened before, by the way. Like, it's happened even like when I was in high school. I'm just a very like, once you end our friendship, I want nothing to do with you because clearly you want nothing to do with me, right? Even if I'm communicating clearly to you, like I had one friendship end that like I still don't have any regrets on like the way it ended, especially because the reason it ended has to do with somebody else that I'm also no longer friends with. And like, even still now, I'm like, I still don't have any regrets about that whole situation because I feel very like, no matter what, you messed up in this situation. You did not plan accordingly in your situation when I already had company coming out and you planned your thing a week and a half before you were, you know what I'm saying? Like before, you know. And so I'm like, I can't, I'm not changing my plans for you. I'm so sorry. I love you, but like that's not my duty, right? Like you want me to move my whole schedule around and that's not going to work. And then now I recently just had another friend break up. And mind you, the second one of recent times, I suppose, was like a year and a half ago, was last year. Like, so like, no, not 2024, 2023. So technically almost 2 years ago. And was it 2023? I graduated May 2025. 2024. It was in 2024. I really had to think about that. I was like, well, how do years work? Yeah, so that friendship breakup was in 2024. The other one with Zoe was in 2021. And then this most recent one was this year. Or no, right at the end of 2025. And I've only ever had 3 friendship breakups, right? And of all 3 of them, I think no matter what, every single time like you have some sort of like falling out with somebody, whether it's a friend, family member, a lover, whoever, there's always a part of you that's like, oh, like, you know, I could have done so much better. Like, you know, I messed up here, or like, you know, I did something wrong, or like, you know, whatever. And even now, like, I sometimes have those thoughts, and it's not because I know that I was in the wrong, because I wasn't. Just so we're clear. It's not because I think I was in the wrong. It's because I think that there's a part of me where I'm like, well, like, you know, was that the right way to handle that? But then after like talking to people and like I'm a very like if I'm talking to somebody about something, I'm like, did I do something wrong? Did I like mess this up somehow? I give all the details, right? I'm like, I'm gonna give them the details of everything that I said. I'm gonna give them the details of everything that you said, how you said it, how I said things, XYZ, yada yada yada. I'm giving full details because I don't want to try to portray myself in a light that makes me only look good, where I'm like, well, and I said it like, well, you know, I would really appreciate if you could blah blah blah. No, I know that when I have really serious conversations with people, my shit is very like, I'm like, okay, no, like, well, like, I'm going to be real with you. I'm quite upset with you because blah, 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 blah. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed, you know, type shit. Like, that's like how my conversations go. I'm like, I'm not going to sugarcoat things for you, right? And so I know too that like sometimes when I'm also frustrated, there is a hint of attitude and frustration that kind of comes off in that too. So there's a lot that goes into it. It's quite interesting.
Particular thing they're commenting on. Usually, it reflects something deeper that I should work on.
I feel like a lot of creators have the mindset of like, you can get so many like really happy, good comments, and it's like, oh, thanks. But then you get that one that's like, just kind of new, a little too much.
One. Like, and that's one that sticks in your mind for the rest of the day, you mother Do any comments get to you? Does anyone ever say anything mean about you? Like, I feel like there's no way.
I wouldn't say so. For me, it's more so like if they saw through something. Like if I posted something and they were like knew enough of like the process to know like, oh, you probably did this because this happened, huh? It's like, damn, you got me.
Like, not your tea getting clocked.
It's like okay, well, you know your stuff. All right.
Yeah, I almost applaud them.
Yeah.
As long as they're like not too mean about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this one I thought was really cute.
I can deal with mean shit as long as like it's not like too mean. You know what I'm saying? I think for me, I'm like, okay, like you can have like your mean comment or whatever. But I'm like, once it's like too mean, like once you go a little too far, then I'm like, all right, you're doing too much, babe.
Hungry root makes sticking to my anti-inflammatory diet so easy. I just started an anti-inflammatory diet, and at first I was nervous. I would
still get nervous before big collabs. Yeah. Someone said you still get nervous before big collabs.
Is that gnarly? Dun, 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 dun. Cat's eye. Who's this? I don't know who this is. Is this AT's? Who's this? Is this Jackson Wang, I think? And who's this? Oh, this is Kelly Uchis. Okay, so I think this one's AT's, I want to say.
Yeah. Actually, recently I've been taking nervousness as a sign that I'm doing something that I really want to do or that I'm really excited about. Nerves is just one step away from excitement, like pure.
Do you know that actually is a thing? That like nerves are literally just like, so people say that like, you know, like there's good nervousness and there's bad nervousness, but like nervousness and excitement are genuinely like the feeling of how they make you feel are so close to each other. Like so that's why when people say like, oh my god, like I have so much anxiety, like I'm like so excited, like I'm like so anxious because like I'm so excited. And then there's also like anxiety that's like bad, right? They're like, it's like one and the same essentially. And so it really is more so tricking your brain. Like when you're nervous, it really is just about tricking your brain into like thinking that you're just excited, right? Especially for things that like you're not necessarily excited for, like tricking your brain into being excited about something and being like, oh my god, like I'm so excited. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, babe. That's how you do it. Because then you're just kind of like, well, I'm excited. I'm excited about this thing. And I can't wait. I can't wait to do this thing, you know, whatever. So, yeah.
Genuine excitement. Short, good answer. Yes, and I love it. And I think if you're nervous about something,
that's a good thing.
That means you should go towards it.
Yeah.
And that it's a step in the right direction. Yeah.
This is an assumption that I have. You don't know how to drive a car.
Now, why would you assume that about me? Because I'm a woman?
No, I think it's because I've just always seen you
it's because
in
I'm a
Ubers
woman.
and like never.
Oh.
We're learning a lot about Broden here. This video actually isn't about me. Assumptions I have about you, huh?
Why did I even?
Assumptions I have about you.
Yeah, no, you can't drive. Can't hear me out though. It's not that I can't drive. Like I could, like put me in a car my life depended on it. Be Fast and Furious 7. I would be driving that hoe. I learned how to drive in Canada. You take the test to get your permit?
Yeah.
You take the test, which I aced, by the way. I killed that test. Did a bunch of driving lessons, learned how to drive. I remember feeling like driving is so therapeutic. I loved it. But also, I lived in a small town. Roads were kind of empty. So chill. And then I took my test. Passed, by the way. That's right. You thought I was going to say I didn't pass. And that's why I can't drive. No. Got my license. But in Canada, your license is called like a G1. And that expires after a couple years. And then you have to get your G2, which is the full license where you can drive on highways, I think. Anyways, I moved to LA, became a full-time streamer, and the rest is history. And my license expired. This one's fun. You're super picky when it comes to dating. Yes, but because I don't date. I look prefer a pre-arrangement to marriage. And that already rules out like 80% of people in.
Honestly, she's so real for that because I'm like, I'm not dating just today. I'm dating to marry. Okay, we're getting married, right? I'm not just gonna date you just to be like, oh, like let's see how this goes. No, like there's like a pre-check essentially. Like think of all the questions and the things and whatever as like TSA, right? I gotta make sure I gotta vet you to make sure, right? Because if I bring you around my family, if I introduce you to my friends, right? I need to know that, and also like when I go around your family and your friends, I need to know that the person I'm talking to and dating and eventually going to marry, I need to know that this person is a good person. I need to know that this person's not a piece of shit. Okay?
City. I feel like everybody would say that they're picky when it comes to dating, no?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you agree?
I'm trying to read the subtitles.
Like if you weren't picky, wouldn't that be kind of red flag?
Exactly. And also, and let me be clear, I am very, very picky, okay? I don't necessarily need a man who's rich. I'm not saying that you need to have millions and billions of dollars and trillions of dollars, but a man who has some money, I want a man to take care of me. But like also I'm like but like in terms of like outside of like, material things, I like a man that's kind. I like a man that's funny, like super charismatic, like good with kids because although I don't want kids, I know that there's people in my family who are going to have kids and like there's going to be kids around. So it's very, very much to me like, let's like, it's important to me that like you are good with kids, right? Like, because if you're not and like you're an asshole to kids, I'm like, get the fuck out of here, right? Because like I don't want kids, right? And I'm not a huge fan of kids, right? But every time I see kids, I'm like, you're just so adorable. I'm obsessed. I could just adopt you. Actually, no. And let me clarify. The last time I ever thought about adopting a child, it was probably some like child that I saw on TikTok that I was like, you are adorable. I would love to adopt you, right? Like it was probably like some funny ass kid that I saw on TikTok that I was like, oh my god, you'd be the perfect child to adopt. Always funny. I never have to like worry about anything. Like you're just a perfect kid. And I think most kids are perfect, honestly. I say most because I think some kids aren't perfect, especially the ones who are like mean assholes and like spoiled brats. But that's just because of how they're taught from their parents. Anyways.
Exactly. Imagine someone's like, no, I'm not picky. Anyone will do. Well, actually, I've met a few of those.
Anyone will do. Not me. That'll never be me.
In terms of like what someone does, or honestly how someone looks, like I don't have a picky type in that regard.
Oh, I
I'm
do.
picky in marriage first. My lifestyle's pretty particular. I'm not super into nightlife, and a lot of people more so are, which is fine. But it's more so, I want someone whose lifestyle is similar to mine and who has similar goals. What about you, Broden? You picky?
Oh, I'm picky.
Actually, it's.
If a cybersecurity or IT degree's been on your mind, check out UMGC. They're waiving their application fee through February 11th, so it's a great time to apply.
So true. Broden is one of the few people in our friend group where I'm like, wait, like, you're such a worthwhile candidate in terms of dating, but you don't be dating much.
Okay, so I'm picking this one because I've considered this as well.
For yourself?
For myself.
Oh, okay.
You wish you could have your anonymity back.
There have been moments where I feel that.
I feel like that's a definite thing that I think, like more than anything, that any person in the public eye would not like. I feel like a lot of people probably don't want to admit it, but like being able to like go back to like just being able to be online and exist and like not have any fame or anything really attached to your name is probably something that like a lot of people think about a lot because they're like, yeah, I missed that. Like, what a time.
My overwhelming sentiment in regards to what I do, because to be honest, if someone comes up to me in public, I'm like, yippee, hello, la la la.
Yippee.
God, I'm an extrovert. I think if I was really introverted, then the answer would be like super yes. But for me, I just have moments like that. For example, when I want to go out.
I also think too that like it's like you learn to just kind of deal with public eye stuff, you know?
TikTok. If someone recognizes me, then they're gonna take a photo, and I'm gonna look fugly. You know what I mean? This was more bad.
Look
So, like,
fugly.
sometimes I'll legit just be on a walk, and I've had literally like like a 13-year-old boy on a skateboard skate by me and go, Pokemon! Like, and literally it'll be like a jump scare. What? Sometimes, man, you just want to go clubbing with your friends. You want to shake it up. I can't do that. It's going to wind up on TikTok. Maybe that would be fun, actually. No, I guess for me personally, the upsides are worth the lack of anonymity. I love what I do. I feel very lucky.
I remember asking you a question like years ago that was like, a portal shows up right in front of you. It could take you to a magical world, but like your life as you know it is gone. Do you walk through it? And you were actually like, no, my life's pretty good.
I'm such a freak optimist.
No, man, that's pretty good.
Optimize my life to suit me so well. And so now if I were to jump to any other life or any other part of my life, I'd be like, I'm either working towards the optimization or, I mean, being further along wouldn't be too bad. But I'm so happy with it right now. Like, my number one thing in life always is just to be happy with whatever situation I'm at. So I'm glad past me felt the same way too. Let's go. Oh, I've got a good one for ya. You don't like streaming anymore and looking for any excuse to quit. And then they added 3 heartbroken.
You don't like streaming anymore and are looking for an excuse to quit?
Wow. I felt those. But happy to report, a completely incorrect assumption. Like, actually could not be further from the truth. Funnily enough, I actually feel like the less that I stream, the more that I like streaming. Because then it makes it so that every single time that I stream, it's something that I really want to do and I really, really enjoy. And I think
also, too, I feel like going from like streaming every single day, practically, to like streaming, I don't know, like once a week, or like once every other week, or once every 3 weeks, or once a month, right? Like, I feel like going from streaming every day to like, you know, just not doing it as frequently really kind of gives you that like, oh my God, this is so nice. Like, because anytime like I've gone live, I have that moment where I'm like, this is so cool. Like, I really like going live and streaming and like doing me. It's fun.
A healthy relationship with it. I'm not forcing myself. I'm not doing things I don't want. That's actually what makes it stay as something that I like to do. Also, I've had some new friends in my life, and sometimes I've either like brought them on stream or they'll be at my place while I'm streaming, things like that. And a common thread amongst all of them is they say, like, if they overhear me streaming or they hang out with me after stream, they're like, wait, I feel like you were having a lot of fun. Sometimes it like shocks me. I'm like, wait, you're right, I was having fun. I did really like to do that.
She said, I do like streaming.
I feel so lucky to do it whenever I want and to just be in a place in life where I feel comfortable in all forms of content, doing what I want when I want.
This one's
Real.
a special celebrity question.
We have a shout out.
Yep. So this is an assumption from our little friend disguised Toast. You have lots of close friends, but don't have a best friend.
That would have been a great assumption 2 years ago. Let me tell you why. It's so true. For all of my life, as I've explained, like, I'm so extroverted. I want to be friends with everyone.
That's how I feel.
When I become friends with someone, I am so fascinated by every aspect of them. Tell me about your childhood traumas. Tell me about what you like or dislike. What are your hobbies? How do you feel about money, about work, about this, about that? Like, I feel like I love to truly embrace all aspects of someone, and I just find human beings so interesting. So I get really, really close to people. But he's right. I've really had trouble in my life having one best friend. Like, one person that you text every day or you text very frequently. I'll have phases where I'm closer to one person, but I've never felt like you are my one best friend. And I think the reason why is because...
Which is also so good to know and to have as an individual. And it also like is nice to hear that too, because I also know that people always go to Ray and Pokey's like pages and they're like, you and Pokey aren't friends anymore, you and Ray aren't friends anymore. And they're just like, I know that they both answered it so many times where they're like, we are still friends. Like, just because we're not hanging out every fucking day doesn't mean that we're not friends, dude.
A little bit of trouble feeling like I belong. And the reason for that is my identity, I think. Sorry,
Mm.
that sounds kooky. What I mean by identity is, I'm Moroccan, Middle Eastern, Arab person who was born there, who grew up in Canada, who speaks these different languages culturally in terms of morals and values. I would sometimes overlap with some people, but I never felt like close, and I couldn't explain why. And for my whole life, I thought it was a me problem. I'm like,
Hmm.
girl, maybe you just weird in the brain. Why, And that's why you're
Did
not that
I
close.
just
Over the
hold
last
on?
year, I have
Because
gotten, and I'm like, girl, maybe you just weird in the brain. Why, And that's why you're not that close. Over the last year, I have gotten so incredibly close
to
to
Lily.
this girl named Fauzia,
Oh.
and I feel like, yeah, over the last year, we've become like not just best friends, but like sisters. She's also Moroccan. She also grew up in Canada. She also studied engineering. She also moved to LA. We just have so much in common. We feel like two peas in a pod. And she's the first person that I'm like, oh my God, like, you can be my like best friend, or like I feel like you're my best
I was not
friend.
expecting her to say Fauzia. I thought she was going to say Lily.
Sister. So, anyways, Toast is very correct, but I'm so happy to report that might not be the case anymore.
I would say I'm similar to you in that.
Still dreaming about study abroad? Stop scrolling and start planning. Enter to win a free CIE.
The way you described it of like having kind of phases or chapters of like being really close with someone, that feels like more akin to me. This is such like a non-answer. I would say I have like a couple best friends.
Exactly. Yeah. I've always been like that.
Yeah.
I have 6 to 7 best friends.
Yeah, exactly.
I have
People
6
in your
7.
life you would have cut out already by now if it weren't for their value to your career. Actually, reading this, I was like, yes, you're totally correct. I kind of don't even have shame in saying that because I've learned why that's the case. I think over time, and we have so many friends in the industry, I think it's such a big deal sometimes to cut a friendship or a work relationship just because you don't get along with someone or because you don't like them. And oftentimes, even the whole like fallout or public perception aspect of that isn't even worth it. But I've also found myself sometimes forgiving people too much just because we might be in proximity when it comes to work relationships. And I thought that I was being forgiving, but also sometimes you're not really respecting yourself if you're forgiving someone just because you work together, just because you're close, publicly or otherwise, or whatever, right? However, what that's also taught me is, to some level, I'm really glad that I never cut people off just because we had a little fight or we bickered or we didn't get along perfectly, because a lot of these people that maybe had value to my career, over time, we got over those disagreements, we got over those fights, we got over those issues, and it's almost like in a way felt like family. Like, you might fight with your family, but you're connected in some way, so you kind of can't just cut them out. But then long term,
No, you can. I highly disagree with that. You can cut family off and out and just pretend like they don't fucking exist. Like, I definitely have family members like where they get mentioned and I'm like, who? I'm like, who's that? I know exactly who they are, but in my brain I'm like, who's that? I'm like, I don't want to hear about that person. I don't care about them. Girl, don't talk about that person to me.
been there for me for years. I've been there for them for years. And there's a lot of value in those relationships too. And it teaches you that you don't have to cut a friendship off because of one issue. That's something you might move past and then wind up being way better.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. And I have a slightly different belief than Pokey in this, which is that I think that it's perfectly okay to cut people off depending on what, like after one issue, depending on what that issue is, right? Again, I just had like a pretty decently sized friend breakup with somebody, and I would say, like, for me, that's a pretty big issue, right? And it's one of those things that I also am very much like, I don't necessarily think that that's something that should have to be talked about at the beginning of a friendship, because I also think that it's something that I'm like, I don't think it's something that should have to be talked about, because I think that it's like almost like a given, right? It's like, don't do this, right? Like, don't treat me less than, right? Like, and it's kind of frustrating and shocking, right, when things like that happen. But like, I think depending on like what the situation is, and also, yes, like I think if like at some point, people come back around and they're like, hey, like, I apologize for what I did and I'm super, super sorry, depending on what it is, right? Like, you're more than welcome to be the type of person to, like, you can absolutely, accept those apologies and be like, you know what? Thank you so much for apologizing. Like, yes, like, I think this space from our friendship was really helpful and like, really helped me like learn a lot. And I realized that I may have messed up in this in some capacity too. And, yada, yada, right? I think, in general, as human beings, we're always thinking about like, how did I fuck up? And so I think for me, it's definitely like interesting because I think I'm the opposite of Pokey in the situation where I'm like, I'm not gonna just end a friendship over like one thing, right? I've definitely had like my little spats with my friends and stuff like that, and we just like kind of take space from each other, and then we come back together and yada yada yada. And then again, like I've only ever had 3 major like friendship breakups in my existence, where I'm like, yeah, like this sucks, and also like unfortunately for you, you get to, like, you're now missing out on me, right? And also too, like, when also I had mentioned this earlier that like whenever like I like talk to like my sister or like even other friends about things, again, I give all the details, right? I never want to try to paint myself in like this good light, and I always tell my friends, I'm like, if I fucked up, like, please tell me, like, tell me exactly what I messed up, how I messed up, what I messed up saying, yada yada yada, because at the end of the day, like, I'm a human being, and I'll mess up. Like, it is what it is, right? At the end of the day, I'm a human being who's going to mess up, and that is what it is. And so I think like part of me is kind of like, yeah, like if I absolutely just completely fucked something up, tell me. Like, just tell me, because like, and I'm giving you all these details. Like, there have been so many times where like I'm telling my sister something and she's like, no, like, you messed up in this. Like I do think that like part of this, like, I do think that this little sliver of something is like something that is on them because of how they're acting, and like they also didn't like really do XYZ effectively, but also like you are more like majority in the wrong or like whatever. And yes, it hurts to hear because you're like, fuck, like, damn, I was really hoping that they would be on my side. But like, if you really care about, those people or whatever, and like hearing that, you're gonna be like, okay, fine, like, I fucked up, whatever. Like, okay, I'll apologize, yada yada yada. But majority of the time, whenever I've had like major friendship breakups, because I've had friendship breakups with people that like, I'm not gonna say weren't significant in my life, but like we weren't like best friends, we weren't like locked in tight like a booty hole, but we were definitely we were definitely friends, right? Like we were definitely friends, but like, so like the friendship breakup wasn't like super bad or whatever, right? And like I think like some people are, I don't know. I think it just depends. But I think for the most part, like, I agree with Pokey, but also disagree. Like, I think it just like kind of depends on the situation,
Friends down the line. So it serves as a really good lesson. And you are correct, though. There are some people that if over time I'm like, oh, we keep having issues, those people at this point in my life, girl, bye. But if it's a small thing, we kind of work together, sometimes you let it slide. You're rich and make millions a month. But it actually was in French. Tu es riche et tu gagnes des millions par mois. Damn, that kind of sounds better in French, huh? Gagner des millions par mois. For starters, no. I actually don't know if I've ever made millions in a month. I am very lucky to be quite financially stable, but that's because, I've been making content so long, and a lot of those years I spent just saving.
When your kid is hurting and there's nothing you can do about it.
And so over time, it accumulated. But it was never like that much in a month. And especially not now. I really tried to get into a headspace, especially, as an immigrant, so much of my life was like, I need to prove myself, I need to make money, I need to pay off my parents for their sacrifices, I need to pay for them, take care of them. That was my attitude for so long, and that's why I saved for so long. And tried to work really hard, but I really had to undo a little bit of that wiring, because then you feel like money is such a scarce thing. It's something to chase after. And I feel like money is an incredible and important resource, but I think it's not a good master. Like, it's not a good thing to be a slave to. It's not a good thing to chase mindlessly.
And also, like, I think this is great advice, but also hearing it from somebody who's like rich and like financially stable and like it, I feel like no matter what, hearing stuff like that, like this isn't the first time I've heard things like this of like, don't chase money, you know? It definitely sucks because it's like we live in a very money centered world, right? And so it's like, yes, I would love to be able to chase happiness and do the things that I would love to be able to do, but unfortunately, the world we live in does not allow me to do that. So
A fair bit, the mindless chasing of accumulating wealth, that's not my purpose, or that's not what excites me. So I just focus on like doing enough sponsorships or making enough money to pay for my employees, pay for the things that I want to do, things like that, as opposed to I need to make millions in a month. That's crazy. That's very hard. Obviously admirable, but yeah, that's sadly never been the case for me. Never say never in the future, who knows? But I'm not that level now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like the video. Let me know in the comments if you think
this is a cute video.
or if you have any assumptions that you have about me now.
Oh yes, I want to see my Paris apartment tour.
Genuinely, if you guys are interested enough in another, I'm so down to do it. And thank you so much, Broden, for
How long ago was this one? This is 6 months ago. June 29th, 2025.
Yeah, right. Hell yeah. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bisous. Bye.
Bisous. Bisous. She's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll do one more.
Hello everyone. Welcome to my Paris apartment tour. I think that this should be a new style for guys.
You think?
Who is he? Oh.
Saw. Hello, police. I have a burglar in here.
A burger?
A burger.
Before we get started, we have a very special guest that we gotta go get. Let's go. Bonjour, bienvenue, welcome.
Perquisition.
C'est quoi perquisition?
Girl, Pokey is friends with some beautiful ass men. Let me tell you. Okay, all the men that Pokey knows, beautiful as hell. I want this man. Pokey, if you ever see this video and if he's ever interested in men at all, you send him my way. You send him my way, girl. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm always prepared.
Okay, police, come on in, bienvenue. But listen, we're on my channel, so you have to speak English.
I need to speak in English. Okay,
Yes.
what is this dungeon? It's a dungeon.
Dungeon? No! Guys, the apartment is so cute. Is it supposed to come out like this?
Yeah, go.
But if I...
Go monkey, go singe.
She said.
Oh wait, no. I'm really monkey. So, before we go inside, I have to warn you. I didn't know, but I booked an Airbnb, and the host is a nude photographer. So there's a lot of nude photos everywhere.
These meals changed everything for me. I'll admit it, I was skeptical about ready-to-eat meals, but then I tried Factor, and after one bite, I was sold. Everything is fresh.
Quand je suis rentrée, ils m'ont dit, oh tu sais, the person that owns this photographs all these nude models. Toi tu vas être photographié? Je me suis dit.
Oh là là.
But we're gonna begin with the bathroom. I don't know why this is graffiti. It's kind of random. What do you mean, what the fuck? You live in Paris. What are you so surprised about?
It's
You live in Paris. What are you so surprised about?
the only apartment like that in Paris. My house is normal. What do you think about? Oh, sorry. You need to.
No.
Oh,
no.
okay. Oh, maybe. Oh, no, maybe you eat
It's
a
the
lot.
toilet
Yeah.
and it's the shower.
But what?
Wait, you know.
What?
That's not that surprising.
Maybe we are in jail. Okay, I want to pee. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I want to take my shower. Okay, I want to wonk. Oh, the coffee is already here.
Okay, you wanna?
Hello. You don't drink coffee?
I like matcha.
You drink shorba?
When he saw my matcha, he was like, "You're drinking paint."
Yeah,
I said,
your matcha is like. Do you know Zack in League of Legends?
"That's my 13th reason."
Hey.
Hey, this is the outside of the apartment, by the way. There's a bunch of other apartments. It's so secure. You buzz twice. There's another door you buzz at. You buzz at this door.
I coffee for you.
Oh, thank you so much. It's so little.
So what?
Little.
Oh.
You know, in America, we have coffees this big.
Yeah, but everything is big in America. You
Let's go.
You prefer quantity over quality.
Oh.
Oh. Ooh, he kind of clocked us.
Wait, why did you get two?
Because you need one. You tried it.
Aww, you got one for me?
Yes.
Aww.
Do you have sugar? In this apartment, you have only paint. Paint is you eat paint. Your shower is with paint.
There's honey, sirop d'érable. Okay, maybe there's sugar.
Do you have coffee? Yes, I have cheese.
Anyways, you're tall. You go look.
Ok. On va te faire foutre.
Yeah, va te faire foutre. And so what? Oh.
You are savage.
Savage. Wait, was that actually sugar? Can you get me two? S'il te plaît.
You want two?
Yeah.
But you will have diabetes.
Happily.
Je vous jure, les Américains, vous allez tous mourir. Hein.
You slept 4 hours last night. C'est toi qui vas mourir avant moi. Orders coffee, drinks it, and then is surprised that it's bitter.
I don't like coffee. But I take it because it gives me a lot of energy.
La poubelle, elle est là.
What?
La poubelle, elle est là. Actual.
What is this? No, you are trolling me. So to the real apartment. Let's go to the real apartment. Oh, sorry, please, what is this? I'm very excited.
No, because I'm also like kind of shocked, but like I think I'm mostly shocked because he's also like, no, like this is not, no.
Wait, what it deserves?
I actually don't know.
Where do you want to go?
Je crois que tu le décroches.
No.
Oui. See? And then you put the other ones on. Yeah. Voila!
Oh, there is some shit here.
Yeah, let's find out. Yeah.
Oh, you need to talk that.
Ooh. What is it?
There is a computer from 20 to
22?
20 maybe.
2002.
20 and 4, I think.
Don't jump off, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't,
Pardon.
Ça te stresse?
Oui.
Putain, je vais faire.
Yeah. T'allais juste le laisser comme ça, hein?
Regarde, je peux pas. C'est impossible. Impossible. Oh, okay. Good.
Anyways, this is the kitchen.
Good kitchen.
Right? It's cute.
There is some.
Oh, that's my stuff.
Yeah, medicaments.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have a lot of.
Ailments?
You have a lot of. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Okay.
Bro, Pokey, this man is so fine. Pokey, send him my way. I can provide for him.
Oh, just in case.
I actually can't, I'm poor, but I can pretend.
Je l'ai pas utilisé quand même.
What's his name? His name is Amenitu? Amenitu. In E Amenematu. Bro, he's so fine. Like, what the hell, brother? Like, I hate hot people. Like, I hate a casually hot, you know? Like, it just irritates my soul. Like, I hate a casually hot. Like, what? Like, what? Also, how do you even say his name? I want to learn. Also, need Ariana to go live one day and be like, Golden Globes is a waste of time, and then she loses at the Oscars. Oscars is a waste of time.
Incredible. Okay, on here.
Cutlery. Okay, mais je dois te montrer quelque chose vraiment cute. And then an oven. No
If
more.
you want to do pizza.
Cold. Cute fridge. They left me a bunch of stuff like butter, smoked salmon, non-alcoholic juice, sparkling juice, cheese.
Cheese. Do you like cheese from France?
It's a bit potent.
Big what? Potent.
Potent.
Potter.
C'est fort.
Potent.
Yes. Okay, but I need to show you something cute. They got really cute plates.
Oh.
Right? Mignon. So this is where
Mignon.
the dining table should be, but it's just where I do my makeup and my hair.
Okay, so you do what you want. It's your rules.
Are you saying that in a good way or a bad way?
No. Oh, sorry. I have a lot of work. I have some calls. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm a dog.
She said, nobody cares about that. Shh. She said, they're here to see your face. All right? Don't speak. Shh. Don't speak. Okay?
Cute, right?
Yeah, cute, but why this?
It's the vibe. Tu sais c'est quoi un vibe?
What's the vibe? Describe me the vibe. Describe me the vibe of this.
Romantic, Paris, springtime, cutesy pootsy, vintage.
Kupuchi quoi? What? Kuchiputi? What is it?
Kuchiputi?
Mignon.
Ça c'est mignon.
Isn't it?
Yes, it's mignon. It's mignon.
No, not minion.
It's cute, yeah.
Not minion, mignon. Cute.
Cute, yeah. No, mignon, it's the little guy. I don't like it.
It's the little guy.
Minions?
No.
So,
Ok.
get out.
Je prends la caméra.
I don't care. Reviens avec ton attitude.
Ok.
I don't care. She said, bitch, I can get a new one.
Good.
Incroyable. Cutie pootie.
Okay, so this is the big main area. Okay, it's pretty cool, no? What are you doing?
Maybe it's in the skip game here.
Ok, chill. Attends. Je vais te montrer quelque chose.
Whoa! A TV! Whoa! Maybe we are not with Louis XVI finale. Whoa!
See, it's for the vibe, the aesthetic, but really, there's still everything you need.
Shame, you break the role play.
What? The role.
We were in 60-42.
-1 RP.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of history. Louis Vuitton has a fascinating history that spans many centuries. The romantic 17th century apartment, Salon du Temple, located just in front of the Square du Temple, a French garden established in 1857.
You see, people don't take drugs.
The drugs is the damn sip of coffee you gave me.
Yeah, maybe it's true. I think.
You see, people don't give drugs, and then they have more photos that were taken in the apartment if you want to write a postcard. Dude. And then there's this gold book where they want you to write a message before leaving.
A message?
No, not a massage.
un message.
Thank you for teleporting me to a past life.
It's
Anything else?
this apartment is very right. This apartment is very pornographic.
Okay, then.
Right.
Corner with a phone. Tu penses que ça marche? Tu
Oui, bien sûr, ça marche. You want to call the king? Maybe.
Louis XVI.
Yeah, Louis XVI, maybe. Eh oui, bah, bien sûr.
Hello, police. I have a burglar in here.
A burger?
A burger?
Comment ça, je suis un burger?
Then we have this fireplace that I don't think works. Do you want to play the... Is that a harp? Oh mon Dieu, tu vas briser la chaise.
Ok, Maria, compré las corones, la ciudad del hombre. I'm a singer in my lost time, but yeah.
There's this pretty statue. My assistant got me flowers.
Whoa!
Yeah. You okay?
It smells good.
Go ahead. Read us a book.
En se vantant d'avoir terminé heureusement félicité cet énorme ensemble de bâtiments, assez dans une molème. Or, nous avons vu par quelques tenir de cette fin heureuse. Il semble reste avoir eu ce que...
Bravo, à plus.
Salut.
Bro's a heavy ass walker.
The burger is gone. Oh, welcome back.
Hey, I'm back with positive vibes.
So there's this little day bed, and it's got some crazy pillows.
If you want to rest,
This one. Yeah.
you sit here sometimes? No.
No.
You are always in bed.
I love it. Which we'll get to in a moment. But first, my suitcase, my hat. Tu me mets ça, ça serait mignon.
Okay. Why are you joking?
I'm not joking.
Please.
It's cute.
Ready?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't you like it? I think that this should be a new style for guys.
You think? You give me this?
Oh, if you want it, yeah.
Yes, okay. It's mine.
Attends, je sais que tu voles les chapeaux des autres.
No?
Yep.
Why?
Yep. T'as volé la casquette à Billy.
No, it was not.
Il me l'a dit.
No, he's like racist guy.
You think everybody's racist, so no one's
He's
racist.
problematic.
Okay, anyways, this is where I put my keys and my belt. I don't know what's behind here. Hey, you're tall. Tu peux voir qu'est-ce qu'il y a derrière?
Oui, yes. There is some machine for you. But what? What's the problem? Why are you aggressive like that? Positive vibes, please. Positive vibes.
Alright.
Positive vibes.
Which connects the whole apartment. Come on. Boom.
Whoa! A bed! Whoa! Books!
Boom. It's the bedroom.
Whoa! An Arab! Whoa!
What?
Whoa! Bathroom! Whoa!
Yeah. So
What?
the bedroom has a bath, which I used last night actually. It was very
You
nice.
use it or not?
Last night.
Okay, it's cool if you clean. Yes.
Do you want to fight? And then, kind of crazy, you know?
Water!
Anyways, you can have all your toiletries here.
Whoa! Project, hygienic product.
Mais c'est quoi ça?
What the fuck?
It's so random.
No, I don't understand this apartment, sorry.
Well, me
I also don't.
naked. I just booked it on Airbnb. This was me yesterday.
Oh, you're doing simulation of a But cleaning. Okay. Okay, Shakira.
Okay, Shakira.
This is where I hung up all my clothes. Cute, huh?
This is like one of those places. Okay. When Pokey was giving us a tour of the hotel room that she stayed in Shanghai in China, she says that like she completely like unpacks her stuff, like all this other stuff. Like she's like kind of, you know, like messy, but like unpacks as if like she's practically living there. This is one of those places I feel like an Airbnb is one of those places I for sure would not be able to do that. Especially an Airbnb like this where like it's an apartment that somebody is essentially renting out on Airbnb for people to live in. Because I'm like, that's insane. Like literally clinically insane. Like it's rough. It's rough.
A lot of clothes. You can change clothes. Incredible.
Et toi, tu portes la même chose chaque jour?
Yeah.
That's why you need the hat, huh?
Thank you. You saved my life. Okay, on up.
Je sais pas ce qu'il y a là. Oh, it's just more bed sheets.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here's the bed. Isn't she cute?
What the fuck?
What? It's just
the fuck?
antique.
Astaghfirullah.
This is why I actually asked you to be here.
Why? For what?
The bed. I dropped my glasses.
Oh, find it.
Can you move the bed?
You want I move the bed?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god. Bro.
Wow.
You flew my bread or something? Okay, don't break. Relax! Did you break something?
No.
Oh, there they are. Merci. Oh, there's my Uber order. Si tu me tues, if you kill me, I have it on camera.
Yes, but if you did, I have the camera.
Shut up. You know, there's something weird here.
What?
Mais c'est quoi ça? What is this?
No,
Why are you walking away?
Don't touch this. Don't.
What do you think it is?
No. They are doing sorcery on you. Take care.
I will take care, don't worry.
Is he gonna put the bed back?
I really...
The looking from the doorway.
Non, je veux goûter, je veux voir si c'est du sel. Tiens, tu veux prendre la caméra so if I...
I feel like it's probably just salt.
No, don't touch this.
It smells like bath salts.
It's just horrible. Please don't touch this. You will die.
Anyways, that's kind of it. But look, you can see the outside area from here. That's where we came in earlier. Okay, but not that way. Yes, that way. And the tableau.
Yes.
This is the painting. And now we're back to the front.
Oh.
Okay, thanks for watching. How do you say that in French? Merci pour.
Merci pour les travaux.
Huh? Les travaux?
Let's thank you for the work.
Why
Thank
the
you
work?
for the build. Thanks. It's an expression. It's an expression in French. Merci
Huh?
pour les travaux.
Mais comment travailler?
Merci pour les travaux.
There's
Merci
just
pour les
watching.
travaux, like. Yes, but it's an expression.
Merci pour les travaux.
Merci pour les travaux. Likez. Est-ce que vous avez aimé cette visite? Comment on peut appeler ça?
Apartment tour.
Room tour.
Apartment tour.
Apartment tour.
Yeah.
Like et commente et
Abonné.
abonnez-vous.
Yeah.
He's
oh. Yeah. yeah. Why do you know how to do that?
Because I'm a gangster.
Because I'm a gangster.
Bye, guys.
He's funny.
Yeah, gangster.
Oh my god, wait, we finally get to watch the the Jody video tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Finally. Finally. I can't wait. Oh, I wanted to add this. Save to watch later. And I also want to watch Sydney try Olive Garden. And I also want to watch. I don't know if I want to watch that. um. I don't know. Anyways, all right. I think that's it for stream today. I got a 2-hour stream. And so I think I'm okay to end stream now, which is good because I'm tired. So yeah. And I have work tomorrow. So yeah. Anyways, all right, I love you guys and make good choices. I'll see you guys later. Please be safe. Please be safe. And also because my hair is clean. Wait, there's YouTube stuff, but it's not showing up. Hi, 14 Souls. Sorry, I didn't even see your comment. It's like not showing up in here. Hold on. Let me look at the settings. Oh, that's why. Hi. Would I be down to react to a beat that you posted today? Bestie, I'll do it right now. Love that song. Okay. 14 Souls. You just posted a song today, 10 hours ago. Attention. This is so good. This is so good. 14 Souls, don't piss me off. You're so talented. Every time I hear something from you. Let me tell you, hold on. Let me show you my favorite song that you've ever put out. Hold on. I have to find it. Ooh, I like the Stranger Things one. Is it Extraction or is it Aligned? It's one of these down here. It's one of these. Or maybe it's Lovely. It's one of the ones that was scrapped, actually. I know that. I know it was one that you had scrapped. Maybe it was Loveless scrapped. Or maybe it was Lost Souls. I think it's Lost Souls. Hold on. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. I think it's Loveless. Yeah, it's this one. I love this one. It's so good. It's like one of my favorites. Anyways, all right. You guys make your choices. I'll see you guys later. Tomorrow's stream schedule is looking like hold on. Tomorrow's stream schedule is looking like. I don't even know. What are we on? Tomorrow's day 12, new week. Tomorrow we're playing The Mortuary Assistant at 8 p.m. Now, I don't know if you guys know this. I'm not a huge fan of horror games. Okay? I mean, I like them, but I don't like them. You know what I mean? I like them, but I don't like them. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Anyways. Also, who just unfollowed me? Like, who unfollowed me in the last, 2 seconds? Like, it was at 188 and now it's at 187. Yo, y'all hate me. Why? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, so tomorrow we're doing. Oh, I'm not even showing the screen. Just realized that. Okay, so tomorrow we're doing Mortuary Assistant 8 p.m. and then we have Yap and React on Tuesday, and we have Cozy React on Wednesday, and then we're starting the query again on Thursday, and then we have Vallo again on Friday. Ooh, just thought about that. Okay, we're gonna hope and pray. This stream might get moved earlier. I'm so sorry. Oof. Oh well. Today's stream is supposed to go till what? I think 11 p.m. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, chat. All right. I love you guys. Please make good choices, and I'll talk to you guys later. Make good choices. I love yous. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. MST. But I'll see you guys later. Please be safe. Please make good choices. That'd be great. Anyways, all right. I'll talk to you guys later. / tomorrow. Bye. Bye. In my dreams. Bye. Peace out. Bye. Gotta make sure everybody's fully caught up on both streams. Hold on. Bye. It's not there yet, I don't think. We'll end it in just a second. All right. Love yous. Bye.